It's the NBA on ESPN Wednesday as we get set for a Pacific Division matchup between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Sacramento Kings. As we get things started, who on the Kings, Jeff, do you think they need to keep an eye out for here tonight?
DeMarcus Cousins. So much untapped potential. Who's going to unlock the potential? If it happens, it's going to be DeMarcus Cousins. There's no coaching change that's going to make the difference. There's no players that are going to surround him that make the difference. It's up to him.
You know, Jeff, a lot of people feel the traditional center is a thing of the past in the NBA. DeMarcus Cousins has proven those people wrong.
Well, DeMarcus Cousins could be arguably the most gifted center that we have in the game right now. He's got some issues defensively. He has some turnover problems at times. But as far as the combination of brute strength and great skill, he's got everything you need. This guy is an absolute handful on the offensive end of the floor.
Oh, he goes for the save there. Out of bounds. Gay fires away for two. Good finish inside. Rudy Gay with 5 points. Bryant for two, shoots away. And Kobe Bryant with the nice look, sinks it.
2 points.
Well, there's no question Sacramento, one of the more interesting teams this year, Jeff, because of all the different changes they've had. The key is this kid, DeMarcus Cousins. Where's his potential?
He can develop into the best center in basketball. Defensively, he needs to make a jump. Cutting down his turnovers needs to improve. But DeMarcus Cousins and his talent is unquestioned.
Bryant follows with another shot, and he nails it. A long two. He's among the league leaders in scoring this season. There's the double team. To the rim, and Los Angeles is called for the foul, their first team foul. And Ben McLemore will get to the free throw line to shoot. He's shooting 81% for the season.
Look, you got to put yourself in position to be fouled if you're a good offensive player and a great free throw shooter. Take advantage of your strengths. Earn your way to the free throw line.
Gets both points from the line. Russell into the front court. Russell against Rondo. Hibbert for two. Puts it up. Can't get it to go down. Cousins on the drive, reaches in for the steal, stolen by Bryant. From three-point land, at the end of the first quarter, it's all tied up. We'll be right back with more Wednesday night basketball here on ESPN after the break. First quarter is done and a lot of points scored. Boy, both teams lighting it up.
Well, I just love to watch the purity of the game when you're talking about in basketball, in transition. Both teams making good decisions and shooting at a very high percentage.
Key for the Kings, puts it in, plus the foul. And Rudy Gay will go to the line looking to complete the three-point play.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
Able to hit the free throw, and it's a three-point play. He curls for the layup. Can't knock it down.
Hey, that's a good look right there. Just couldn't get it in.
Gay, and here's the double at the rim. Yep, he hit him. A foul called against Hibbert. And Rudy Gay will go to the line with under 2.5 minutes to go in the second.
I really like this play right here. You're a great free throw shooter. Draw the contact and get 2 freebies. I like where Rudy Gay has come as a player. He is now focused on winning. Yes, he can still put up big numbers, and his team needs that. But Rudy Gay has developed more winning qualities in the past 3 or 4 years than he showed early in his career, and he should be proud of that.
Russell against Rondo. Lets it go. And a foul. Then McLemore picks up his first of the night. And it's on to the line for a couple of free throws.
It's hard to score in this league, but you have a better chance if you're a great free throw shooter to do it at the free throw line. This is good basketball right here. Be aggressive, take the contact, and get to the free throw line.
Couple of talented young players. Julius Randle, who missed all of last year with an injury. D'Angelo Russell, the rookie from Ohio State. At least Laker fans have some real nice talent to look forward to down the road.
Yeah, Randle seemingly back, healthy, sound. We'll see what this left-hander can do. And then D'Angelo Russell, the maestro. He's got good size, good vision, very good passing skills. And it's a hard position, Mike, to learn on the fly. But Russell is a capable player.
Rondo fires from downtown with one on the 24. Puts it up. Can't get the layup to drop.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just missed it.
And now he moves around the defender. Cauley Stein's looking for position in the paint. Gay fires for 3 with 1 on the clock. He's unable to hit from downtown.
Hey, that's a tough shot right there. Solid team defense forcing the miss.
Remaining in the second quarter.
Hibbert looking to dupe the defense, draws the double team, sets up the defender with the up and under, hits the shot. The Lakers down by 1.
You don't have to have 100 moves. Have a bread and butter move and then have a counter off of that. Good fake, good counter leads to a quality shot right at the basket.
Cousins for 2. Pretty assist.
The assist from number 23.
Bryant from outside, a 3-pointer. And Kobe Bryant with the bucket from downtown.
The assist from number 6, Jordan Clarkson.
McLemore jump shot. First half comes to an end. The score is tied. Stay tuned for more Wednesday Night NBA presented by ESPN on EA Sports after this short break.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports half.
Welcome back to the Staples Center for the second half of this game. If you're just joining us, along with me is Jeff Van Gundy. I'm Mike Breen. Los Angeles is going to be very happy with their situation. Game tied at halftime as we get set to start the third quarter. What do we look for now in the second half?
Well played half by both teams. I like the offensive execution, the sharing of the basketball, and most importantly, they were making their shots. Continue to do that in half number 2.
Jeff, this might be the last year we get to watch one of the special players in the history of the game. What has always impressed you the most about Kobe Bryant?
I love his attitude, Mike, towards improvement. He is persistent and consistent in the offseason to work on things that help him and his team. And this is why I want this last year to be a great year for him, even if it doesn't lead to great team success.
2 minutes left in the third.
Russell against Rondo. Fires from downtown. And Kobe Bryant with the jumper. A three-pointer. He's among the league leaders in scoring this season.
Excellent balance, beautiful release, knocked it in.
Rondo against Russell. Here's the screen. Beats his man. Puts it up. Sweet adjustment, but can't get it to drop.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look, just couldn't knock it in.
So many young players for Sacramento. DeMarcus Cousins, the talent is off the charts, but can he mature both as a person and as a professional?
Well, that's really a question for DeMarcus Cousins. How bad does he want to be a great player? What's he willing to change to get to where he wants to be?
Number 1. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Can't connect on the first free throw. And Kobe Bryant with 14 points. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. The Lakers up by 4. Cousins fires. It's good. The Kings down by 2.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Bryant on the drive. Cousins the rebound. Rondo against Russell. Gets to the rim. It's good. A two-pointer.
2. The assist from number 9, Rondo.
Russell jump shot. 3 quarters complete. And the score is tied. We'll be right back with more Wednesday night. Fourth quarter set to get underway in this tie game. It's been close throughout. What's going to make the difference here?
The same thing that makes the difference in almost every game. Who can get the critical stops, the critical rebounds, handle the ball, and then clutch shot.
Nice move at the rim.
This is the type of action we've grown accustomed to in the NBA. This back and forth where the lead change often throughout the game. This is exactly the type of exhilarating basketball that I would pay to see.
Look at him leap his feet for the ball. It's out of bounds. Well, Jeff, we're not exactly seeing what you would call great overall performances from either of these teams right now.
Well, if you don't like scoring, this is the game for you. If you love defense, this is the one, because both teams are really struggling to put the ball in the basket.
The assist from number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
Puts it up for 3. Nails it from downtown.
Good job of concentration. Dead aim on the target and knocked it straight through.
There's the pick. To the basket. Right there, and it won't go.
You're trying to close out last 2 minutes of a tight game. You can't be giving up those type of shots in the paint.
To the rim. Throws it down.
You're not winning late in a close game playing that type of defense, allowing the ball to go in a direct line drive right at the basket.
Knocks it down. 3-point game. Los Angeles leading Sacramento by a score of 29-26. Whistle sounds out of bounds, so it'll be Lakers ball. Oh, terrific defense, picks off the pass.
They couldn't have picked a worse time to cough it up, Mike.
Gay on the drive, attacks the basket, knocks it down for 2. Sacramento's shooting 57% from the field.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Tries the up and under. Oh, clutch shot.
2 points.
LA's leading Sacramento by a score of 31-28. For 2. Cousins' shot off the mark. Whistle blows, that's a foul, and they call it intentional.
When you're down late in the fourth quarter of a game, you have to gamble and try to create some havoc. Here they fouled, but they're not in the penalty, so it's just going to result in a side out of bounds.
To number 9, Rajon Rondo. That's his first personal foul.
Knocks down the first one. Goes 1 for 2. They now lead by 4. Whistle blows. Timeout here late in the fourth.
The question here, when you have a 2-possession deficit, is do you need a 3? Well, what you need is either a quick 2 or get to the free throw line, and then if the 3-point shot opens up, yes, you're ready to take it.
That will do it. The final score is 32-28. For Jeff Van Gundy.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose.